Look at the time. George, have you found them yet?
They're not in the basement.
They have to be down there.
I looked through every box.
You're just not looking right.
Looking right. And please tell me, how does one look right?
You can start by putting on your glasses, you blind old man.
Me, an old man? I'm shocked. When did that happen?
When you weren't looking.
I must not have been looking right.
Exactly. Now come on, we need to find their stockings.
I tell you, I think we got rid of them.
We would not have done that.
Well, then I don't know.
They're gonna be here any minute. Their flight is supposed to land at 11.
Everything is fine.
Are the rooms ready?
Yes, madame.
Did you put those new sheets on the bed like I said?
Affirmative.
Did you clean the basement?
Sir, yes, sir.
Look at this couch. We should have gotten rid of it years ago. I have been telling you forever that we should
Julia,
have it.
settle down.
I just want everything to be perfect.
And it is.
Not without those stockings.
They'll find them.
You said we got rid of them. What if you're right? What if we've gotten rid
Oh,
of them? and
please. When have I ever been right?
Never.
Exactly.
Oh, George, I'm so happy they're coming. I guess I'm just nervous.
No, me too.
It's just been so long since we've seen them.
What are you talking about? We see them every year for Christmas.
But we always fly out to them.
Well, nothing's different. It's still Christmas.
But the last time,
Oh, God, that was years ago.
and they haven't been back here since.
I have trouble getting out here, you know, with Natalie's job and everything.
I know, it's just,
It wouldn't be Christmas without a little stress.
don't you mean a lot of stress?
I mean that Christmas is always crazy, and it's gonna stay crazy even if we find those stockings.
Are you sure you checked the whole basement?
Which one is the basement? I mean, oh, is that the room with the bathtub and the toilet?
George, they're gonna be here soon.
Yes, I checked the whole basement.
I'm just gonna go check one more time.
But they're not down there.
I'm just going to check.
Julia!
I'm just going to check.
Why don't we check the basement one more time?
Yeah. Mom? Dad?
Mom! Did you see all the snow?
Oh, I see it all right. What were you doing? Swimming in it?
Dad and I were making snow angels.
I can't believe your father let you do that. Now get that wet jacket off before you catch a cold.
Mom, I'm not going to get cold.
I told you to put on your new winter coat once you got off the plane.
I'm fine.
Winters here are very different from California. You can't wear a light jacket to make snow angels.
Dad
Yeah, well,
said-
your dad is not
Natalie.
exactly the best.
Did you see all the snow? You should check out Taylor's Snow Angel. Perfect on the first try. I knew she'd love it here.
Yes. I'm sure it is a beautiful snow angel that our daughter made. While wearing a thin windbreaker, no gloves, no hat, no scarf, and no common sense.
Common sense. Oh no, where's the common sense? She must have forgotten to pack it.
You must have forgotten to pack it too.
Oh, look at all these presents.
Natalie, she's fine. Stop worrying.
It's just that
It's
she...
Christmas. Her first white Christmas. Let her enjoy it.
I want her to enjoy it too, but she is not going to enjoy it with the cold.
Natalie.
What?
It's going to be okay.
She's not used to the weather, and it could.
mean Taylor.
What?
I mean the real reason you're upset.
Clark?
I know things are awkward between you and your mom, but maybe this year can be different.
How?
We're here, aren't we? That's different.
This place is full of bad memories.
They weren't all bad. Some great things happened here.
Like what?
Just look around. Wow. Doesn't look like it's changed at all. See? This brings back some memories. This is where we had our first kiss. Remember?
I remember that my mom walked in on us.
And she screamed like a banshee. I'm pretty sure the whole city heard her.
And my dad came down wielding a baseball bat.
Then it's my turn to scream like a banshee.
That was quite the kiss.
Ew! Gross.
I told you that they weren't down there.
This proves nothing.
I think this proves that I was right.
Proves nothing.
Merry
Oh! Hi. Ugh, you nearly gave me a heart attack.
Hey, Mr. George.
Merry Christmas, Mom.
You kidding with
Sorry
that
about
handshake,
this. I
right?
wanted to greet you at the door.
We've only been here a few minutes.
Who are you? You look like my granddaughter Taylor, but that can't be. Taylor is a sweet little girl, not this young lady before me.
Hello, Grandpa.
Wait, where's Sarah?
Oh, you didn't leave her in baggage claim again.
Don't worry about me. All I want for Christmas this year is a hernia.
Well, that's great because we forgot to buy you any presents this year.
So funny.
You didn't have to bring those in.
You abandoned them in the driveway while you made snow angels like a crazy person. I figured you might have slipped your mind.
I was going to go back for them. I swear.
So how'd everything go at the airport? Did you find them okay?
No, I couldn't find them anywhere. I just pulled these strangers right off the street.
Well, you try to sort out who these strangers are. I'm gonna put some of this stuff in the room.
I'll do that, George.
Oh, I want to see my room.
Room. We were just gonna toss you up in the attic.
Attic? Who do you think you are? The Ritz? We were just gonna toss her in the tool shed.
Grandpa.
So, how's grad school going?
I'm eagerly waiting for the great and powerful wizard to give me my brains.
Just one more semester, right? I can't believe it. You're all grown up.
I grew up a long time ago, you know.
You'll always be my little baby sister.
Get away from me, weirdo.
You're the weirdo.
Quit! You don't want me to pee my pants, do you?
Oh my god, that's right. You, what, 8 years old?
At Grandma and Grandpa's Christmas party.
You said it was because Uncle Frank was in the bathroom. You said you couldn't hold it.
Mom had to get you a pair of Grandma's underwear.
It was the only thing they had.
It was like wearing a parachute.
Girls.
Your face was priceless. It was like the perfect balance of anger, concern, and determination.
Oh, Mom, you might have to get some granny panties for Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, not on the couch.
Look,
Not the
it's
couch.
same face.
You girls.
Did you miss us, Mom?
Now, I'm not so sure.
Look what we found.
They're in my room. Back in the closet.
Found them.
It's our old stockings.
Oh, thank God. I was so afraid we weren't going to be able to find them.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Taylor, did you ever hear the story about where your mother's stockings came from?
No.
What did you call that?
It was my Christmas stocking fashion show.
That's right.
I remember the story. She put your stocking on her head, yours was on her hand, Sarah's was on the other hand. Wait, where was yours again?
On my foot.
She strutted around like she was on a runway.
And ended up tearing a hole in her stocking.
Oh yeah, and you had to rush out on Christmas Eve to get her a new one.
Your mother always had to be such a performer.
Taylor is quite the performer herself.
Mom.
Oh yeah, Clark was telling me about that.
What?
I don't know if everyone's aware, but we are in the presence of a famous actor.
Grandpa, I'm not famous.
She's being modest. It's so nice when the fame doesn't go to their heads.
Dad!
Taylor was in her school's production of A Christmas Carol this year.
Oh, who did you play?
Wait, let me guess. You were Scrooge.
No!
She was Belle, Scrooge's long-lost love.
And I think she had a crush on the boy who played Scrooge.
No, I didn't.
Uh-oh, someone's blushing.
I'm not.
Everyone, please, give her some room. You are all the worst type of family members, embarrassing her like that. So was he cute?
Did you kiss her? Was he a good kisser? Come on, give me the details.
Enough teasing.
You know, Christmas had quite a lot to do with the origin of Christmas.
Really? How?
Oh no.
It's Professor Dad again.
Didn't you retire last year, Professor?
That does not mean I'm not still full of knowledge.
Full of something.
I believe that a certain future Academy Award-winning actress is interested in what I have to say, aren't you?
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
that's good enough for me.
Oh.
I'll pay no attention to that. You see, Christmas traditions got started at parties and celebrations that took place during the month of December. Large groups of people would walk down the street wearing funny outfits and goofy masks, visiting houses and passing out treats. This was the start of the first Christmas parades. And everywhere that this wild and festive horde would travel, they would stop and perform little scenes. And they became the very first Christmas plays.
That's really cool.
Wow, I never knew that.
No, not him too. Take me instead.
And you know who led those parades? The jolly old man himself, Santa Claus.
Uh-huh.
You are a sweet kid. But be careful. Once he starts going, he won't stop. And believe me, having a history professor for a dad was not as cool as it sounds.
Come on, Taylor. Come help me hang these stockings.
You know, those stockings began with
Oh, that's enough, Professor.
You know, if you've been good this year, Santa just maybe will fill those up for you.
Yeah.
Dad, don't.
Don't what?
It's Santa.
Oh, what's wrong with Santa?
It's just that Taylor, she's
Mom,
sort of-
stop it!
I was just
I'm
trying
gonna finish unpacking.
Well, yeah, I help you with that. And you know what? I can show you some old embarrassing pictures of your mom. Would you like that?
Yeah, whatever.
What was that all about?
I'm sorry. She's had some problems at school recently.
Really?
Well, the bookworm is never the most popular kid in school. I should know. I was one of them. But a few weeks ago, she got into a fight.
Oh, dear.
The kid made fun of her for believing in Santa Claus.
That is terrible.
I've tried to talk to her about it, but, well, you've seen what happens.
Well, she's anything like you were at that age. She'll figure it out before you do. Just give it time.
Thanks, Dad.
You're quite welcome, Daddy.
No, don't call me that. You know how much I hate it.
Oh, you love it. You know it. Daddy.
You're such a dork.
So, did you still want to go shopping today?
Yes, we brought most of our presents, but there's still a few things we need.
And Taylor said she wanted to get some things as well?
Probably the down payment on the jacuzzi she's getting us.
Sure. I'll go let Sarah and Taylor know we're leaving soon.
Great. Shopping on Christmas Eve. Can't wait to get trampled.
We can grab lunch while we're out.
Well, maybe in that case I'll tag along.
I don't think you were invited.
You wouldn't let an old blind man starve now, would you?
Yes.
So, what were we gonna say about those Christmas stockings?
Oh yeah, back in the 4th century, the Bishop of Myra.
Wait. Who?
Saint Nicholas, the patron saint of children.
You mean Santa Claus?
No, not really. Actually, Santa just took some pointers from him. Anyway, as the story goes, there were these sisters who happened to live back in Mayfair.
I'll be there in a minute.
What's that?
I just found it looking through some of my old stuff. Have I never told you about this?
No.
This is the Santa that saved Christmas.
What?
When I was about 5, all I wanted for Christmas was a Santa Claus doll. I talked about it all year. But Christmas came, and no doll. But just as I thought my Christmas was ruined, your grandpa pulled out this present from behind the chair. And there it was, the Santa that saved Christmas. Apparently they had been looking all over for a doll like this and couldn't find it anywhere. And as Grandpa will say, called in one day from across the toy aisles. The last one in the store. We had quite a lot of adventures, me and Santa here. I always like to imagine that Santa was this action hero, wizard adventurer, fighting trolls and goblins with swords and magic.
That's kind of weird.
I guess it is. But it all made sense back then. See, the Christmas tree was a mystic mountain full of evil orcs. The coat rack was a monstrous wooden nymph. And the couch was a vast desert full of huge, ugly giants. Oh, I always found a way to convince your grandparents to play with me. They would usually end up having to be the evil orcs, but they never complained. A lot happened in this room. All the Christmas mornings surrounded by shredded wrapping paper. The Christmas Eve nights spent sneaking down here with Sarah to try and catch Santa. Your father proposed to me in this room.
He did?
Mm-hmm. It was the Christmas before we graduated college. He had come here to spend Christmas with us.
Why?
Well, Grandma and Grandpa Moore had moved away after he graduated high school. And who would want to go to Florida for Christmas? Ugh.
Also, they smell like mothballs.
They sure do. Anyway, it was Christmas Eve night. After everyone else had gone to bed, he snuck me down here and took me completely by surprise. Of course, he didn't surprise me as much as Santa here. You can have that doll if you want. I loved that thing, but you know, it was all just make-believe. And Santa, he doesn't...
I don't want it.
It's okay, you know, we can talk about this.
It's your time. The movie started. I guess I didn't have to tell her twice. Okay. What did I miss? What's going on?
Nothing.
Based on the look on your face, I would say that it's probably multiple somethings.
When did you stop believing in Santa Claus?
Oh, I don't remember, actually. I don't think there was a specific moment or anything. Eventually it just kind of faded. Why do you ask?
It's Taylor. We're having some problems with the Santa question.
I see. She's a smart girl. I'm sure she'll be okay.
Did Mom and Dad ever talk to you about Santa?
No. You?
No, but you were so much younger than I was. I kind of kept it going for your sake.
So when did you stop believing?
I don't know.
Well, you want to come watch the movie?
No, I think I might just go to bed.
Go to bed!
Yeah.
Okay. I see. So that's the other multiple something.
What?
I don't know that I'll ever understand what happened between you and Mom, but it really sucks.
That's one way of putting it.
I feel like it would be better if the two of you just hated each other. And then we would all know the score, but instead there's just this weird vibe around you two.
Thanks for the advice.
Do you want some advice? Talk to her. All you two do is not talk to each other, and that sure hasn't been working for the last 10 years.
Thanks, Sarah, but I think it is going to be more difficult than that.
Will you at least come watch the movie with us?
I really am tired. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Okay. You're a loss.
Good night, Sarah.
Merry Christmas.
Santa might not come.
I never understood that. Didn't you know the earlier we went to bed, the earlier we would get up in the morning?
You and Sarah would get up early no matter when you went to bed.
That's true.
I wouldn't worry about Taylor. She ended up passing out in the middle of a Christmas story. Didn't even make it as far as, you'll shoot your eye out, kid.
That's good. I was worried she'd have trouble getting to bed with the jet lag.
Seems like you should have taken your own advice yourself.
What about you? What are you doing up?
Oh, I'd rather be asleep. But when you realize that you've forgotten to wrap your wife's presents, and you don't want her to know that you've forgotten to wrap her presents, then you have to make sacrifices.
Sneaky, sneaky.
What'd you get there?
I've just been going through some of the Christmas stuff.
I've been looking for that.
Really?
Yeah, I was hoping to read it to Taylor, like I used to do with you.
That was always one of my favorite traditions. I made you read it to me all the way through college.
You know, we missed a few traditions this year. I didn't have anybody with me to quote along to Miracle on 34th Street.
I'm sorry, I just wasn't feeling very good. Jet lag, I think.
Jet lag, right. You know, that old saying has some wisdom to it. Never go to sleep angry.
Mom and I went to sleep a long time ago.
Well, the wisdom of that old saying can be modified. Never go to sleep angry unless you talk about it eventually.
I don't think you can edit old sayings.
I have a PhD in world history. With an emphasis on cultural traditions and folklore, I can rewrite history whenever I want.
I always knew Professor Dad would use his powers for evil.
And no one can stop my diabolical plan for world domination.
I don't think rewriting that old saying is going to help with Mom, though.
Time heals all wounds.
Another old saying?
And just as true.
How do you even bring something like that up?
Oh, the argument is not what's important. Talk to her.
That's what Sarah said. You both make it sound so easy, but it's not.
Well, it might be easier than you think.
Why is Christmas always surrounded by painful memories?
Christmas has always been somehow wrapped up in unhappiness. Well, take the origin of the Christmas tree.
What's that?
Well, look, there are a lot of legends and folk tales about where the Christmas tree began, but this one always stuck with me. As the story goes, it seems that there was this handsome count who fell in love with a fairy queen. She came to visit him on Christmas Eve and brought with her a beautifully decorated tree full of gold and jewels and lights. She promised to marry him. But there was just one stipulation. He could never mention the word death. So, what do you think happened?
He mentioned the word death.
Exactly. And they were happy for many years. But eventually, like all stupid men, he did the one thing that he was told expressly not to do, and she disappeared forever. So, every year on Christmas Eve, he would put up a Christmas tree, hoping for her return, but she never did.
So the moral of the story is that men should always listen to women.
Of course.
I like that.
I think it also means it tells us why we put up Christmas trees.
Why is that?
To try and recapture some magic.
Think we'll capture any magical creatures with this tonight?
I think that remembering the magic of the past is always important. But not as important as the present.
Do you ever miss it?
Guess what?
Believing in Santa Claus?
Santa Claus is found in almost every world culture, dating back 50,000 years. I think that we all still secretly believe in Santa Claus.
Thanks, Professor.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
I'll be up in a little bit.
Oh, would you like me to read that book to you before you go to sleep?
No, Dad. I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, well, good night. Merry Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Dad? Is that you?
No. There has been some confusion about that recently.
What?
I haven't found you out here like this in a long time. Usually Sarah was right here on the couch.
Sarah?
She stopped sneaking down here when you went off to college, though. Do you know what she asked for this year? A curling iron. Never thought she'd ask for something like that. Very practical. Although, she did jokingly ask for a boyfriend, too. At least, I hope it was a joke. I don't think I have enough room in here for one of those. You, on the other hand, you asked for something much easier. A lot more effort on my part, though.
Oh my God. Who are you? What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing?
You're a robber. A thief.
I have been known to steal the hearts of millions.
I'm going to call the police.
Well, that wouldn't be very nice. It's Christmas Eve for them too, you know.
I'll scream.
You'd wake your parents. Plus, they'd be on my side.
Who are you?
I thought that was obvious. It's always so awkward when this happens. But usually I don't have to introduce myself. However, usually it is the children who catch me.
Stay back. Stay back, or I'll...
No, that is the first. I have fielded a lot of questions about that book, but it's the first time I've ever been threatened with it. Come on, you've got to admit. That is funny. Clement wasn't nearly so animated when I appeared to him. He just stood there, staring at me. Awkward, yes. But he put it together eventually. I never was too happy about that bowl full of jelly bit, though.
What is going on here?
I can see I might be here a while. Thankfully, we've got plenty of time.
Who are you?
Well, that depends on your preference.
What?
Okay, let's start this again. Hello, Natalie. I'm Santa Claus.
What?
Saint Nick. Kris Kringles. Father Christmas. Santa Claus. Okay, stop me when I get it right. Papa Noel. Père Noel. Babo Natale? Oh, come on. I doubt it's Weihnachten. I'm not in Germany, am I?
You're Santa Claus?
Yes, Santa Claus. Now, what was the point of that trip around the world if it was the first thing I said?
You're not Santa Claus.
What do you mean? Of course I am.
You're an intruder.
I guess I am, in a way. I prefer inconspicuous gift giver.
Santa Claus isn't real.
That's news to me.
I don't believe in Santa Claus.
Well, that doesn't make me any less real now, does it?
Mom! Dad! Clark!
They're busy dreaming of sugar plum. Besides, they can't hear us where we are.
What do you mean, where we are? We are right here.
True, we are right here. Exactly 1 minute to midnight. And we will remain here until your business with me is done. How else do you think I get around the whole world in one night? You see, time has stopped just for us. And it will remain 11:59 p.m. on Christmas Eve until you're done.
I am done right now.
Hey, you're the one who asked for me to come.
I did no such thing.
Yes, you did. You asked for Santa Claus, and here I am.
You look nothing like Santa Claus.
I beg to differ. I look exactly like Santa Claus. To you, I always appear how you imagine me to be. Thanks to Clement, I've had a bit of trouble losing that bowl full of jelly look. Over the centuries, I've settled on a basic look with tweaks and exceptions here and there. I even had the distinction of looking like Tim Allen for a bit. The real question is, why do you see me like this?
What?
Okay, we're getting nowhere. Let me think. How can I get her to believe in me? I could show her the reindeer.
Hey.
No. Obviously, seeing is not believing with this one.
I want you to leave.
I could show her the present I brought her.
You're not Santa Claus.
Oh, that ruined the surprise.
I don't believe in Santa.
Yes, that's true. But you did once.
What?
Okay, I've got an idea. This is a new one. You'll have to bear with me. What do you think? About 5 years old? Yeah, that'll be good. All right. That should just about do it. That's weird. Oh, right. Laying a finger aside his nose. Clement really covered everything in that book of his, didn't he? Perfect. Right on time.
What did you just do?
We have just traveled into the past.
The past?
Your past, to be exact.
What are you talking about? We are still right here.
True, we are right here, exactly where we left. But we're not when we left. But right now, I'd say you're about 5 years old.
No, I'm not.
Well, not to yourself, but the past looks different to each person. You see, we're not actually standing in this room right now.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not. What we're standing in is a memory. Really, it has only ever been a memory. The places we live and the worlds we create only appear as our minds make them. The real world, this room, is just our memories running to keep up with us. Now we're running to keep up with the memories.
That makes no sense.
Time and space rarely do.
But this is my parents' front room. It is exactly as it was just a few moments ago.
Is it? You don't notice anything different?
No?
Because the differences between past and present are very subtle. At first, nothing seems different. It's only when you realize that you are different that you understand where you are. Like this.
It's my Christmas stocking.
Not just any Christmas stocking.
It's my old Christmas stocking.
Completely intact. You haven't had your fashion show yet.
How did you know about?
And that's not all. Just look at the Christmas tree.
What about it?
Well, it's not really a Christmas tree. It's actually the huge, craggly, mystic mountain.
Who
And it is...
dares disturb my slumber?
Oh no! Hide!
Is me who is Torque the Orc. Me who is grotesque and evil ruler of all the Mystic Mountain. Me who is leader of all the evil orcs. Who dares to set foot upon my mountain?
Me who is Santa Claus, that's who.
Santa! Me who hates Santa!
Torque, I must be allowed to cross your mountain. The evil wood nymph has stolen my toys and I need to get them back so that I can save Christmas.
Torque the Orc does not like little children and their toys. Torque the Orc never got a toy from you, who is Santa.
Well, when you ask for the severed heads of your enemies for Christmas, Santa tends to immediately put you on the naughty list.
Me who is Torque the Orc will sever your head.
I'm in trouble now.
Torque the Orc will crush.
Torque, I thought we were having a fight.
He is having a fight.
Shouldn't you actually be hitting me?
Torque will if you want to stand still.
So, Torque, will you let me pass?
Oh, me who is Torque the Orc is needing help. Torque the Orc, who is life of Torque the Orc. Where is you?
Me, who is Cork the Orc, is here, and me, who is Cork the Orc, will destroy Santa. Hi-yah.
Whoa! I'm actually in trouble now. 2 against 1, huh? Ever heard of a thing called sportsmanship? Who am I kidding? You'd probably get expelled sportsmanship.
Who can make fun of Cork and Cork the Orc?
I would never dream of it, born and born orcs.
Ooh, Cork and Cork the Orc,
I can use some help out here.
Me?
You're the only one who can save me.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You have to. You have to save Christmas.
Hey there, uglies! Well, why don't we even things up?
Oh no! It's Princess Nettie!
Not the beautiful warrior adventurer!
Me, who is Torque the Orc, is here!
But Princess Natalie is here to save Christmas! Come on, Santa! Let's get out!
Please, you who is most brave and valiant Princess Natty and Santa, take pity on poor, ugly me, who is Cork the Orc, and he who is Torque the Orc.
What do you think, Princess? Shall we give them mercy or slaughter them like the monsters they are?
I think
Oh,
we should tickle like the dead!
Two can play at this game.
oh no! They've escaped into the magical desert. We'll never find them now.
And I was looking forward to tickle him to death.
Come on, Santa! We have to go save your toys from the wood nymphs!
I think Santa can take it from here, Natalie. It's time for you to go to bed.
No! If we don't save the toys, there won't be a Christmas!
Someone needs to go to bed or there won't be any Christmas.
Look, it's almost midnight. Santa Claus won't come if you're awake.
But
But nothing, Princess Natty. It's bedtime.
Oh, okay. But can we finish it tomorrow?
Lord Elm of the Wood Nymphs shan't relinquish his treasure so hastily.
We'll see about that. I'm sure we will.
Good night, Natalie.
Take a lot out of here.
Well, Princess, what do you have to say now? You seem to believe in Santa Claus quite a lot.
Well, of course. I was just a kid. But it was all just make-believe. It wasn't real.
Was it real? How do you explain all that?
I must be dreaming. This is all just some weird nightmare.
A nightmare? Before Christmas? No, that's something completely different.
This is all just in my imagination.
Just in your... Well, how does that make it any less real?
Imagination is just seeing things that aren't really there.
Imagination is more powerful than you think. It's where we keep all our hopes and dreams. Imagination is where an architect dreams of a bridge. An artist dreams of a painting. A writer dreams of a world. Everything we dream exists in the imagination, and we make them reality. So why can't it work both ways? Why can't reality make imagination? That is where I live. Are your hopes and dreams any less real than me?
But it's all just kid stuff. I would love to believe in you again. I want to, but I'm just too old.
So with this one, seeing is not believing, and believing is not seeing. I take her into the past. Literal, time, travel. She still doesn't believe. Too old to believe. This is a tough one. Too old. Too old. That's it.
What are you doing?
You say you're too old to believe in me, huh?
Yes.
Well, you don't have to believe in me to know I exist. We don't have to go as far back this time.
Wait, where are you taking me this time?
Only time will tell.
This is all just a dream. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. Hello? Is anyone there? Santa?
Is the coast clear?
What?
Natalie, what do you see?
Sarah, is that you? Thank God, I had the weirdest dream. I can't even begin to tell you how... And it just keeps getting weirder. Sarah, what are you doing?
Do you think Mom and Dad saw us? I did what you said. I kept my butt as low to the ground as I could.
Mom and Dad.
The one with the big butt.
What?
You're the weirdo. Shh. Mom and Dad will hear us.
What is going on here?
Can I get up yet?
These are just shadows of the past. We can only play along. We can't really interact with them.
You said to stay down until you told me to get up.
I was able to ease you into that last one. I thought I'd let you have a go at this one yourself.
No, you're stupid.
It was pretty entertaining, I must say.
What is going on? Who is she talking to?
You!
No, she's not.
She's talking to a younger you. You just have to remember it. It's really quite easy, like riding a bike.
Do you think Santa's come yet?
Wait, I remember this.
Well, when do you think he'll come?
Not until he thinks we're asleep.
Won't he know we're faking?
Not if we pretend really hard.
I'm gonna start practicing.
We snuck down here to try and catch Santa.
Clever girls. The old pretending to sleep bit. Classic.
I think I'm about 16.
A long time after you stopped believing in me.
Sarah still believed.
I What'd you get me?
A big fat nothing.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Natalie.
Sarah.
Whatever. I know you got me something. Oh, I see it! Right there! To Sarah from Natalie.
You caught me.
What'd you get me?
You'll have to wait until Christmas to find out.
It's midnight, so really, it is Christmas right now.
It is exactly 1 minute till midnight, so really it isn't Christmas yet.
Close enough.
Mhm.
Come on. Come on, 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 come on,
Guess it's close enough.
It's the locket!
The one we saw at the mall last summer.
I wanted it so bad, but we didn't have enough money.
I went back to buy it for your birthday and it was gone. But then, just a few weeks ago, I found it again.
Thank you. I love it so much.
It was the weirdest thing. I went into that little shop down on Robinson. You know the one. Well, I had never been there before. Thought I'd check it out, and there it was. It was like it was meant to be.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. You weirdo.
You're the weirdo.
Who's the weirdo? Is it Sarah? I think it's Sarah! You just better have gotten me something good for Christmas.
I did.
And you can't tell Mom and Dad I let you open your present early.
Yeah.
That was her favorite Christmas present that year.
She kept showing it off to everyone. Actually got really annoying after a while. Why did you bring me here?
Because I wanted you to believe in Santa Claus.
I don't see what that has to do with this.
You two came down here to try and catch me, but I was already here. I was with you when you snuck past your parents' door. I was with you in each laugh, each smile. And I was with you in that little shop on Robinson.
What?
The months and days and hours of the year can weigh very heavily upon us. That's when I show up. When the giving nature needs a little help, a little light, a little locket. You don't believe in Santa Claus. You didn't back then, but I was there, and I still am.
Natalie, what'd you get for Clark?
What?
I won't tell him. Come on.
Clark, but that's right.
I bet he got you a wedding ring.
We could have just started dating a few months ago.
Natalie and Clark sitting in a tree.
K-I-S
His family had just moved to town back in the summer.
First comes love,
Then
comes marriage,
then
comes a baby in a baby carriage.
This was our first Christmas together.
Is Clark coming to Grandpa's tomorrow?
We should get going.
That's not fair. Why can't he do Christmas with us?
Where are we going?
You'll see. Looks like someone's doing a really good job pretending to sleep.
We never did catch Santa, did we?
You never had to.
My mom will kill us if she catches us sneaking around.
Or she catches us doing this.
Clark? If she catches us doing that, she will literally scream.
We know that for a fact.
Oh, if you woke me up and dragged me down here for some funny business, I'm going back to sleep.
No funny business. Very important business.
Very important.
Then after, maybe it's a funny business.
Clark.
Natalie.
The only reason my parents let you stay here for Christmas was because I assured them you would stay in the guest room at night. They'll throw you to the curb if they catch us out here.
No, they like me too much.
Then I'll throw you out.
No, you love me too much.
Oh, will you just get on with whatever this is so I can go back to sleep?
All right. Well, while I'm super grateful that your parents saved me from a boring and muggy Florida Christmas with my parents, there are a few Christmas traditions I've become accustomed to in my family.
Christmas traditions? In your family?
Yes, I don't quite care for your tone.
No, please, go on. Tell me of these Christmas traditions.
Well, every Christmas Eve we get to open one present early.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not. That's how I was brought up, and I'd feel incomplete without it.
I am not letting you open a present early.
You just spit in the face of my family's traditions.
This has thievery written all over it.
Okay. Why don't you go first?
That is for me?
Bought specifically for Christmas Eve.
I don't know.
Come on, I know you're curious.
Okay, but just one.
Agreed.
Okay.
Go ahead. And I'll find my present.
Do you think you put enough tissue paper in here? Wait, where's the... Clark, there is nothing in here. If this is a prank, I swear...
Were you looking for this?
Clark.
Natalie, I lied. Christmas Eve presents were never a tradition in my family.
No, Clark.
Natalie, will you marry me?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So, now what are your thoughts on that funny business?
I love you so much!
Come on, your family's probably going crazy with anticipation.
What do you mean they're asleep? They're in on it?
Best you think they let me stay here.
Mom! And Dad and Sarah, I'm getting married!
It's funny. You and Clark asked for something very similar that year. You wanted him to ask a question. He wanted you to answer one. Two very easy wishes. I hardly had to lift a finger.
You're him. You really are Santa Claus, aren't you?
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then why are you here?
You know why.
This is what I asked for Christmas. I wish I could believe in you again. I missed you.
It's a little more complicated than that.
What do you mean?
Come, there's one more business I want you to see.
I think I know which one. Do we have to?
It's why I'm here.
But there's so many other happy ones. Why can't we just visit those instead?
I am not your personal time machine, you know. I've got a job to do.
Let's get on with it.
Of a white Christmas, just like the one.
Oh, look at the time. George! George! Have you found them yet?
They're not in the basement.
They must be somewhere.
I have looked through every box. I can't find them anywhere.
Why weren't they with the other ones?
I don't know, but I've looked in every Christmas box in the basement. I thought maybe we brought them up here.
Well, they are not up here.
Why don't we ask Sarah? Or maybe she's seen them.
Why would Sarah have Natalie and Clark's stockings?
I don't know.
It's almost noon. They're gonna be here any minute.
It's okay. We'll find them.
Look at this couch. I just want everything to be perfect.
I know, me too.
Look at this couch. It's filthy. We should get rid of it.
Don't take your frustrations out on the couch.
I will take them out anywhere I please. Just be glad I don't take them out on you.
You know what? You should definitely take your frustrations on the couch. Not on me. Definitely not on me. Have you checked the wrapping paper boxes for this time?
Why would we have put them there?
We, or what's this we? Don't you mean why would I have put them there?
You're right. That sounds exactly like something you would do.
Well, the wrapping paper box is in our bedroom, right?
Yes.
Well, let's go check it. But I'm telling you, even if we find them, it won't mean a thing.
I think it will mean that you need a slap upside the head.
I don't think so.
That we'll see.
No! You win!
When what? You have to say it.
All right. You win the snowball fight.
Doesn't sound like you mean it.
Don't you dare throw a snowball inside the house. My mother will kill you.
She loves me too much.
Not that much. Well, Clark, don't!
Now, who won the snowball fight?
You did?
Thought so.
I know what you're doing.
What are you talking about?
You are just trying to distract me.
Well, there's no use being mopey about it all weekend.
It's going to get ugly.
No, it won't.
You don't know my mom like I do.
It's happy news. She'll be excited for you.
She's gonna try and tell herself that, but it won't work.
We're excited. That's all that matters.
How do I even begin to tell her?
I'll be here to help you.
No. I think I should do it myself.
You sure?
Not really, but
I told you.
Well, I still think you need a slap upside the head.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, get that handshake out of my way. Come here.
Now, who's getting that slap upside the head?
George, that's who.
I told you Sarah had them.
What?
Mom and Dad were going crazy because they couldn't find your stockings, but I had to grab yours so I could get this one.
Oh,
I wanted the soon-to-be new member of the family stocking to match yours.
It looks great.
I love it.
how are you doing?
Mom, I am not even showing yet.
Well, you will be soon enough. You're already in your second trimester.
It's only been 12 weeks. I still have a little bit before I get my guts.
Ew, gross. You have an alien growing inside of you.
How's the morning sickness?
Still just the worst.
Oh, it should start to get better soon.
You did this to her.
Hey!
I had something to do with it too, you know.
Ew. Gross.
Taylor will love her stocking.
You're still sure you're gonna have a girl?
Positive.
And even if it isn't, Taylor will still work.
Exactly. It was Great Grandpa's name after all.
You done talking about gross stuff?
I will make sure to tell Taylor that you called her a gross alien.
I'll make sure to tell her myself.
Merry Christmas, weirdo.
You're the weirdo.
Oh, girls!
Oh,
Mama.
Yeah. Do you see what you started?
totally my bad.
All right, just go get him back in the car.
I'll go out and give you a hand. The girls have their own side.
Can you let us go yet, Mom?
I just love you so much.
We love you too, Mom.
We just also like breathing.
Don't sass your mother.
What else are we supposed to do?
I'll be glad when I'm an empty nester. I won't have to listen to this incessant cackling.
So, how's school going? Visiting colleges recently?
It's way too early for that.
It'll be here before you know it.
I have kind of been looking in state, but it is way too close to home. I'm gonna need a good buffer zone for these people.
I was about 3 months pregnant with Taylor.
It's funny how familiar this all seems. I guess happiness tends to repeat itself.
Can we go now?
We're not done yet. You know that.
I would rather remember it like this. Let's go back.
The past can be painful, but running away from it only makes it worse.
Oh, what are you doing down here? I thought you were watching the movie with everybody else.
You still put out milk and cookies for Santa?
Well, it's a tradition. Besides, we wouldn't want the poor man to starve now, would we?
I suppose not.
Come on, your father's probably polished off half the popcorn by now. You coming?
Mom, I was actually wondering if I could talk to you.
Sure. What's going on?
Do you remember that work trip I took out west a few months ago?
I remember when you forgot to call me and I worried like a crazy person for hours.
Yes, that one. Well, they were so impressed with my work that they offered me a promotion.
That is wonderful. We should go tell your father.
No, Mom, listen. They offered me a new job, more pay, full maternity leave and benefits, but it is in California.
What?
I'm going to start in February. I'm going to fly out in January to start getting things set up.
Wait. California?
It is a great opportunity and a lot of room for advancement.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm happy for you.
No, you're not, Mom.
Yes, I am.
Mom, please talk to me.
Well, what do you want me to say? You only live an hour away now and we hardly get to see you. Now you're gonna be living on the other side of the country?
We will fly back every chance we get.
And what about Taylor? My own grandchild won't even know me.
That's not true. We will fly you all out when she's born, and you can stay whenever you want.
That's not the same.
Mom, don't do what you always
Oh no, you've got it all figured out. I guess we'll see you in about 6 months.
Don't do this. Don't just passive-aggressively brush this off.
Would you rather I shout at you?
No, I just want to talk.
You've already made up your mind. You're flying away in a month, and I'll never get to see you or my grandchild.
Stop being so dramatic.
You're the one who waited until tonight to tell me all of this. What did you expect?
Well, I didn't think that it would end up.
You didn't think I would care? You're leaving in next month. And you waited until Christmas Eve.
Mom, stop being so selfish.
How can you stand there and tell me that I'm being selfish?
Because you are.
You're the one moving thousands of miles away from her family.
I thought you'd be happy for me.
How? How can I be happy when my own daughter decides to abandon me like this?
I am not abandoning you.
Then why didn't you tell me? Why did you hide this from me?
I don't know.
Then I don't care. Just go.
Mom.
Go.
Okay. If this is how you're going to be, fine. Get out of my way. Are you happy? Is this what you wanted to see?
Go to her.
No, this is the way it happened. I locked myself in my bedroom and I cried myself to sleep.
Talk to her.
You said yourself, these are all just shadows. She won't be able to hear me.
That doesn't mean she can't listen.
Oh. Mom, don't cry. What am I supposed to do?
Just talk to her.
Mom, I know you can't hear me, but I didn't speak to each other the next day. We didn't speak at all until Taylor was born. I should have told you about the job earlier. But they offered it to me right after I found out I was pregnant, and I didn't know how to tell you. I was scared. I was scared to start a new job. I was scared to have a baby. But I was mostly scared of losing you. I was scared to lose Christmas. No matter how crazy or chaotic everything was, you always found a way to make Christmas magical. I was afraid of losing that. And because I was so afraid, I ended up losing you. That's when I stopped believing in Santa Claus. I love you, Mom. I'm sorry. I miss you. I miss you.
Natalie, my time is growing short. I have to go now.
Why is Christmas always surrounded by painful memories?
Do you know what the earliest Christmas celebrations were about?
No?
They were about time. And even now, underneath the traditions, the presents, and the television programming that annoyingly starts in November, Christmas is still about time. Time for remembrance, regret, joy, laughter, and love. And we celebrate it all. Do we use that time to cry, to kiss, or to battle evil orcs from the Mystic Mountain?
I don't want you to go,
I have to.
but there's still so much I don't understand.
That is a good thing. Understanding too much makes for a boring imagination. Like our friend Clement here. There was an awful lot from that night he didn't understand, but still made for a pretty good book. All except that bowl full of jelly part. However, these cookies aren't helping.
Is it all just a dream?
Dreams are just answers to questions we don't know how to ask yet.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just heard it once and I like the sound of it.
Santa?
Mm-hmm.
What about Taylor?
What about her?
It's going to be very confusing trying to explain this to her.
That might be easier than you think. Merry Christmas, Natalie. And to all, a good night.
Santa?
I'm afraid not.
Mom?
That's me.
What are you doing down here?
I had this dream about... That's weird, I can't remember it now. Anyway, when I woke up, I realized that I'd forgotten to put out the milk and cookies for Santa, but now I see you already put them out.
I did?
Well, someone did, and look it, he already took a bite.
He did.
The important question is, what are you doing down here?
I couldn't sleep.
I could warm up some of this milk if you want.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Yes.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
For what?
For moving away? For not telling you earlier?
Honey, that was so long ago.
I know. And I never said I was sorry.
Neither did I. I'm sorry, honey. I understand why it was so hard.
You do?
I think that both of us were afraid of losing something. I may not have wanted to hear it then, but I understand it now.
I want to come out here more often, as many times as I can, and from now on we'll always spend Christmas here.
I don't know about that.
What?
Well, I don't hate spending my summer winters in California.
I was thinking about coming out for Mother's Day.
That would be great, and I bet we can drag Sarah into it if we tried.
Wow.
Staring at them won't do you any good.
I just want to look at them.
Of course.
Is that going up yet?
Not yet. I just started the coffee. Your grandpa won't be a human for about half an hour. Your grandma will make sure he gets down here, but we'll probably have to use a cattle prod on Sarah.
What about Dad?
He should be down soon.
Can we open presents yet?
You most certainly cannot.
No, it's not what you think.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, I don't want to open a present.
You don't?
I want you to.
What? What's this?
It's for you.
Is this some trick?
Just open it.
Where did I don't understand.
Understanding too much makes for a boring imagination.
What? But wait, you know?
You think you're the only one Santa ever visited?
When?
Last year.
But the fights at school. If you knew he was real, why didn't you talk to me about it?
Santa said that we all keep the magic in our hearts, even if we don't know it. And I was afraid you would lose it.
So, how did you get this?
Well, yesterday when we went out shopping, Sarah took me to the shop down the street.
The one on Robinson?
It was buried in the back of jewelry. I didn't see it at first until we were about to leave, but then it was there.
Like magic?
Santa! You did it! You visited Mommy last night like you said!
I did. But do me a favor. Next Christmas, ask for something normal, like toys or games.
Taylor, this is what you asked for Christmas? You asked Santa to visit me?
Yep.
Wait, I thought you asked for ice skates.
That's more than one thing, you know.
And who said you could open presents early?
She did.
It was a special one.
I think this belongs to you.
Oh no, that is your present. Santa's no regifter.
Is it all real? I mean, I can't explain this, but some of it, I'm starting to...
Forget?
Yes.
How else do you think I've remained a secret for so long? But that's the way my powers work. But I'll always be here, in your dreams, in your imagination, and if you believe, the magic will never fade.
I believe.
I believe.
Oh, Tutu. Thought I heard someone.
Nope, just us.
It's Santa!
And Santa's here to save his toys from the evil Lord Elm of the Wood Nymphs.
Santa can't stand a chance against the mystical powers of Lord Elm.
Not without the help of Santa's great sorceress, Taylor LaFay.
Not the great sorceress.
Come on, Santa, let's get him!
Oh no!
I thought jet lag was supposed to make you all sleep in.
Not us. We're just awesome like that.
Well, wake me up when you're less awesome.
Merry Christmas!
Oh,
Merry Christmas, Mom.
Where's Dad?
Oh, you know him, he jumped right out of bed, unable to contain his excitement.
Coffee.
Merry coffee to you too, Dad.
Can we open presents now? Can we?
What happened to Lord Elm?
He was defeated by Taylor LaFay's tickling spell. Also, Taylor LaFay really wanted to open presents.
Ah, the downfall of all Sorcerer Supremes.
Merry Christmas.
And to all a good night.
Mom, are you coming?
Of course I am. And that big present in the back better be mine.
From the beginning of time, in every heart, in every hall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all.